I feel obligated to inform you that I am a significant supporter of her work. Dwayne Johnson discusses the extraordinary lengths he went to in order to surprise Adele at the Grammys, which will be the topic of discussion in the following video. However, before you do anything, subscribe to our channel. Let's start. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has stated that in order to surprise Adele at the Grammy Awards, he went to great lengths. Here we tell you a little introduction about The Rock. Jonson came from a long line of wrestlers in his family. Peter "High Chief" Maivia, the man who was the man's maternal grandfather, made his debut on the professional scene in the 1960s and 1970s. Rocky "Soul Man" Jonson, Jonson's father, was a professional boxer and wrestler in the United States. In 1974, he served as a sparring partner for George Foreman, who was getting ready to fight Muhammad Ali in the Rumble in the Jungle. However, when he was younger, Jonson preferred to play on the gridiron rather than the mat. He was an outstanding athlete in high school, and he was a member of the University of Miami football team that won the NCAA championship in 1991. Bachelor of General Studies, 1995. Wrestling became his focus when injuries cut short his time spent competing in the Canadian Football League. After an absence of 7 years, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made his return to the ring in 2011, which sparked a feud with John Cena, a star of World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, which led to a main event bout at WrestleMania 18 in April of the following year. WrestleMania 18 was the highest grossing pay-per-view broadcast in the history of the World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE, with more than 1.3 million pay-per-view orders and $67 million in global sales. His appearance helped contribute to the event's unprecedented success. In January 2013, Jonson gained his 7th professional wrestling title, but he surrendered it less than 3 months later after losing to Cena in another highly publicized battle. Trevoah Noah, who was acting as the night's host, made the introductions for the actor during the event that took place at the Crypto Arena in Los Angeles on February 6. The attendance of Jonson at the event had been kept a secret, and the actor had a special greeting planned for Adele, whom he then greeted after his presence. After being presented by Noah, Jonson made his way to the front row table where Adele was sitting. After that, the two people hugged each other and exchanged a few words. The singer, who was born in London, expressed her extreme joy at meeting the former WWE superstar, and she couldn't help but smile the whole time. In a later interview, Jonson discussed how important it was to him that Adele appeared genuinely astonished. Since Jonson's time spent performing in WWE, Adele has openly said that she is a fan of his work. This fact has been common knowledge for many years. Equally, Jonson has been clean about the fact that she is a big fan of Adele's. The two people have made past attempts to meet one another, but they were prevented from doing so due to job obligations. Jonson said that once he realized that he and his singer-songwriter wife, Lauren Hashian, would be able to attend this year's Grammy Awards, he wanted to get on board with the show's organizers to plan a surprise for Adele. According to what Jonson said to Variety, "We wanted to do something unique for Adele. I am aware that she is a huge supporter of mine and that she has made it very apparent in public on multiple occasions. However, I feel obligated to inform you that I am also a tremendous admirer of hers, and this includes her music, her journey, as well as the transparency and candor with which she communicates. That is one aspect of her character that I have always loved." He continued by saying, "We were trying to think out something to do that was going to be fun and surprise her, and we had thrown around ideas all during the week. The secret to pulling off a surprise like that is to keep it a secret until the very end. The Grammy Awards and I went to great pains to ensure that Adele would be genuinely startled at the moment, and we were successful." Jonson expressed the following in reference to his nighttime meeting with Adele. "It was just a nice surprise, and I was able to converse with her and her boyfriend, Rich Paul. It was a really cool experience. And talk about the universe recognizing the value of our friendship. When I got up on stage and opened that Grammy envelope, the name Adele was written on it. As a result of this, I was in a position to tell Adele, who is my best friend, to come up here. It was such an unforgettable evening. In addition to this, she is such a unique, famous, clever, An inspiring artist that she has already inspired an entire generation and will continue to do so for centuries to come. That lady has my utmost respect. Tonight was an absolute blast for all of us. I think that the fact that she is so cool, despite the fact that we had never met before, is perhaps the finest aspect about it. Later on, Jonson described being able to announce Adele's win as a wonderful full-circle moment in an Instagram post he made. These remarks were made by the Hobbs and Amp Shaw actor after it was announced that Adele and fellow Briton Harry Styles had won 2 major honors at the ceremony. This is it for today's video. Subscribe to our channel for further updates.